Yeah, come on.
Goat of mine!
They're not only just wolves, there was a bear. Worth my time, though. Definitely worth it. Okay, let's hurry up.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
I'm not asking, can we? Let's do it.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Oh, my blood?
Fine. Be right back.
What am I gonna do?
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
Okay, wise man.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders. It seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
How can I lift the
Heard
curse?
of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no
Ah,
rank. Win a
okay.
spirit's favor.
This
Whatever I...
Seek it at midnight.
near the grave.
Near the
that lies
grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave...
Also, whoa. You got wares?
White wolf.
And I... Oh, show me your wares.
Could use...
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone believe I saw him heading to the stair? What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to...
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no... My brother's in the stable!
He takes no prisoners.
Hurry now!
That story's a lie. Isn't it? I gotta save the man. I don't know who the Baron's kicking this shit out of, but I need to save the stable hand. Nobody else will do this.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Oh.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Do I let... I don't know where to go. Doesn't put out fire. The front door, I think. Yeah.
You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian!
And you've earned
I know
yourself
your
a
wife
beating.
miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ooh.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, hit me, man. Mike Tyson your ass.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds.
I don't doubt
And I'd
that.
send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober.
It's pretty true.
She was there to
Kind of
greet
relatable.
like no
The
other.
person who knows you
She
the best
knew where
knows
to
how to
press, where
piss
to
you off
pinch,
the most.
so it would hurt. Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you.
You knew they ran away.
You knew they had run away from this.
Yes,
Why didn't you tell me?
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter.
I wouldn't.
Doesn't much matter now.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
So tell me how it
All
ran.
right, I'm all ears. Tell me what...
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss.
Damn.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you?
Only the bottle. Tamara witnessed this.
Tamara present.
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. The sight of her always calmed me.
What about the signs of fight?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hold...
Aye. We just staggered back. Anna used
Okay.
that.
All makes
cord.
sense. Kind of, you can kind of get the point.
What happened next?
They left.
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at... Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber. But Anna was not there. I knew. She'd miscarried. My breath shook. It lay there. A tiny thing. Defense.
Oh, I need
Maybe.
to know. I need to know.
What did you do with the child?
What was I to do?
Just like that.
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. That child had been my understand.
Well, it's...
Get... Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive.
What?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn it...
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child.
Yeah, exactly. I knew he didn't want to kill it.
Whatever we do,
I'll show you where I buried her.
if it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do this right now.
Then wait here with me.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel?
Take it.
I'll need the shovel, but not for that. Wow, dude. So, it's just... big yikes.
A bit further.
Yeah, I'm about to use Quinn, because I don't know what the fuck... What are you doing with my little botchling?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Aw.
Here's the spot.
In a house? This is a really messed up graveyard.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The
What?
botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Oh. I'm not here to kill it.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Not good.
Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it!
I got it.
Stopped.
Oh boy.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
No more, please. No more fucking specters or some shit. What would Anna have named her? I don't know. Name the kid Anna or something. Replace Anna, your wife, with this botchling.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Holy shit, dude, it works. Crazy. And now he's gonna have a little daughter. Or I don't know.
What now?
Wait till morning.
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Wow, that's really rude. I'll sit and wait a day and a night.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood. The fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
I think I've been here before, right? It says the door's locked. I can't just knock, can I? I tried. Oh. Hello. I'm not here to steal the kids.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
He's not gonna get beaten.
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed.
Huh.
Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Oh, so she is the monster.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning
fiend.
coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
So it's a fiend, but what about the marks?
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Sounds like she made a deal.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all.
I'm not so
I'll
sure.
do what I can to see that she is.
Lovely house, by the way. Don't mind me. Fishing rod. So cool. I don't need your platter anyways, boy. Oh, okay. This is just Fisher's Hut. I can use a lot of this stuff for crafting. Who saw a duchy of old tales and fantasy and what? Another fishing rod. Cool. I don't need this many fishing rods, but I'll take them.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
All right.
Remember me?
No.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Thank you. I'll pull you out any day. I was not expecting payment. Not at all.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
Yeah.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Yeah, let me mention.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No, Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned villain. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Yeah, I actually want to talk about them real quick.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Not gonna happen.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's gotta be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given.
Is a word kept?
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
I'll help him. I'll do a bunch of side quests before I help Ciri. I gotta get caught up to this land.
Pure
And
luck
weapons.
in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Witcher school. Kaer Morhen?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm the
They
exception.
made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Coward.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Wow. Siri. Siri took his freaking horse, man. Do I remember this mountain properly?
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
I do remember this.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
Go on! Kick it! Show how it's done!
If I also remember how these races work, they can't get too far ahead, so you can use your stamina and catch up. I can't get too far ahead using the stamina. So I'm better off just galloping, right? I win. I was in the lead.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
This quest, it's a very long quest. Do I like the Baron that much? Not really. Do I sympathize for him a little bit? Yeah.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Yeah.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Yeah, you're working with Nilfgaard.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Halt! Nope.
Case of the plague surface in the city or...
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This way you mean?
Let me look at that.
From the Baron.
Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
The Baron gave me that pass. Thank you very much. A haircut, please. Oh, hello.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
I got cat eyes, brother. Am I gonna pet it?
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries
I'm not
only
a
about
thug.
what to get soused on next.
I crossed my arms, like actually hearing that.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style.
It's a
Well,
fair deal. Not
now
really
you've found me,
blackmail.
you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming
I
back.
have a note. Tell me your side of the story.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My early next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture and the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me.
She looks old for 19.
He crossed the line and we...
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere.
Sorry.
Must have been hard.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What are these friends?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks.
Will not.
Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Who are you?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to
Radovid.
fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the
You
Baron
guys will
hired a
all
witcher to
die.
find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The eternal fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
We found the daughter. That's all the Baron wanted.
Thank you for respecting my choice.
The rest of that, if she
Farewell.
wants to kill herself, she can go kill herself. That's it. See you next time. Peace.